So Triple Tactic Tasking is a normal spell card that will be coming out in Photon Hypernova, which will be released in February 10th in the TCG, and it reads, if your opponent has activated a monster effect this turn, set one normal spell or trap card directly from your deck, except itself, it cannot be activated this turn, or if your opponent controls a monster, you can add that card to your hand instead. You can only activate one card with this card Z once per turn. Reminds you of something? This is quite literally Triple Tactic Talents 2.0, but arguably much better. A major flaw that Triple Tactic Talents always had was the fact that your opponent had to use a monster effect during your main phase of your turn. So in other words, if your opponent wanted to shotgun, D-Shifter, or Artifact Lancia on your standby or draw phase, you were kinda screwed. However, this card doesn't give a shit. You can Shifter me on standby, I don't care, I can still use this card. Now, one ruling question that did get some people tricked up was whether or not the drawback applied if you were also trying to search the card, or if it only applied if you were setting the card. Since the drawback isn't at the very end of the effect, but rather after the very first clause, which is to set the card, it can be argued that you don't actually have to suffer from not being able to activate the normal spell card if you actually search it. In other words, if your opponent controls a monster. So in other words, if your opponent controls a monster and uses a monster effect on your own turn, you can search any normal spell or trap card in the game, and if it's a spell, you can use it right away. Ridiculous. And since you can actually search Triple Tactic Talents with this card, it really can't be argued that this card is way better. And with Tearlaments and Bisted monsters running around, it's really easy for your opponent to control a monster on turn 0, so on your very own first turn. And even generically, like you can run into Gamma, Nibiru, Phantasme, etc., so a bunch of monsters that can summon it themselves. But yo, going second, this card is pure evil. Right, you can search Dark Ruler no more in front of your opponent's face, like what the frick? And Cyber Dragons finally have a way of unbreaking by searching Cyber Emergency. It's just unfortunate that they can't search Clockwork Knight because it's a continuous. Now, even though you can't search continuous, you can indirectly search field spells because Terraforming is a normal spell card, and that can search any field spell in the game. So yeah, get ready to see even more Mystic Minds than ever before. But yeah, the fact that you can search D-Barrier or Artifact Sanctum or DDG going first makes hand trapping just so much worse. And yeah, since this card can be played in tandem with Triple Tactic Talents, I can definitely see combo decks blitzkrieging through hand traps like they were nothing. Who knows, maybe this card might mean that hand traps outside of Imperm will be completely unplayable, we never know. But that's pretty much all I had to say for this video. Let me know your thoughts about this card in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.